I have built the Independent Consultant AI Automation Kit, a powerful set of 3 AI systems designed to help you scale without the chaos. First is a conversational AI agent that can be your 24/7 available digital twin. Second, a call booking lead research automation that takes care of the inbound leads that directly book a call with you. And finally, an automation to help with personalized outreach at scale, which researches, qualifies, and personalizes messages. If you are the system, you can't scale. AI is the biggest shift in the business since the internet. But 90% of founders are still using it like a toy. When people hear AI, they think of ChatGPT. What they don't realize is that real business AI don't just talk. It updates your CRM, sends personalized emails, research, prospect, follows up with lead, and can even help you hire. You won't feel AI replacing you. Not like a layoff, not like a crash. You will just notice fewer replies, slower growth, and clients ghosting. You will think maybe it's the market, but no, it's that someone else built a system that's faster, cleaner, and frictionless. I know because I built those systems for them. Over the last 9 months, I have built AI systems for founders, agencies, creators, and SaaS teams. And one thing is clear, everybody needs different systems based on where they are in their journey. That's why I have put together 7 ready to deploy starter AI automation kits. Each kit has 3 AI automations that you can literally steal, use, and scale. Hi, my name is Mohit Mrinal, a developer turned AI consultant and content creator. I consult and build custom AI automations and AI agents for businesses, and I teach some here on this channel. So if this is something of your interest, consider subscribing. And if you want to know more of what I have built so far, you can check out my website mohitmrinal.com and my detailed case studies to understand what I do and how to contact me for work. Let's get started. If you are a consultant, you already know that consulting isn't draining because of the work. It is draining because of everything before the work. Manually checking LinkedIn profiles, writing the same icebreakers, or showing up to calls with zero context. It is not scalable and it is not smart. That's why I have built the Independent Consultant AI Automation Kit, a powerful set of 3 AI systems designed to help you scale without the chaos. First is a conversational AI agent that can be your 24/7 available digital twin. It's trained on your information and answers people's questions at scale. A gold mine for personal branding. Second, a call booking lead research automation that takes care of the inbound leads that directly book a call with you. And finally, an automation to help with personalized outreach at scale, which researches, qualifies, and personalizes messages so you can reach out to your ideal leads without sounding like a bot. For each of these 3 AI automations, I will show you what it does, the pain it solves, and an overview of how it works, so you know everything that you need to customize it further. Let's jump into the automations. This is the most demanded RAG AI agent. Retrieval augmented generation is the mechanism of training an AI agent with your business information or information about yourself, so user questions can be answered by the AI model using your knowledge document. You can deploy this on your website, WhatsApp, Instagram, Telegram, or anywhere else using a custom webhook. But in this tutorial, I will be showing you the complete setup of how to deploy it on your website. Let me walk you through the entire process and how to integrate different services so you can customize this based on your needs. We will be using a platform called N8N. I will be sharing a README file where you will find all the links, along with the blueprint for this agent. After signing up at N8N, click on Create Workflow and then import the file from here. After importing the RAG chatbot JSON file, you will see something like this. And we need to integrate 2 different services. First is the ChatGPT model. This is different from your regular ChatGPT subscription. You have to come to platform.openai.com and create a new account. You also have to top it up with $5 or $10 of credit for your usage. Come to the API key section, create new secret key, and you will get an alphanumeric code to use in the workflow. Come back to the workflow, click here, create a new connection, put the API key and save. You also have to select that account in all the different nodes that are using OpenAI. Second service is Pinecone, which is a vector database. Let me explain it better with this workflow that you need to use for, say, customizing your AI agent. It is basically a mechanism of splitting your entire knowledge base document into different parts and mapping it automatically with some IDs. So whenever a user question is received, it doesn't have to search for the answer from the entire document, but only from the relevant chunks that match with the keywords used in the question. So for example, if your knowledge document was 10 pages and it was split into 20 different chunks, but the question can be answered from picking out the 4th chunk and the 16th chunk, it will only deal with that, which increases the possibility of the AI model to answer accurately. So this is the automation that we'll be using to upload your knowledge document into a vector database. But let's create a Pinecone account first. Go to pinecone.io and create a new account. After that, you have to come to indexes and create a new index. Give it any name. From configuration, I prefer to go with text embedding 3 small. You don't have to change any other settings and create index. Then you have to fetch your API keys from here. Create a new API key. You will again get an alphanumeric code that you need to put in here. Click here. Create a new credential, put your API key and save. You also have to select this from your RAG agent as well. Pinecone vector database, select from the drop down. After that, you just have to select the index name that you just created, click save and refresh. This works as a form. You need to upload a document in the form and then it is automatically taken care by the rest of the workflow to put in the Pinecone vector database that you just created. To upload your file, click on test workflow. You have to select your file. Let me just upload my CV, submit, and the workflow will start. So if you can see, it automatically built it into 10 chunks and stored in a new created index. You can also come to namespace and refresh to look at the different chunks it created in the browser section. Cool. So let's also set up this RAG chatbot. Don't forget to make the same mappings with the index that you created. So because I created a new one, I'll just change it from here to the new index. That's it. Save. Another change that you can make is in the AI agent system prompt. So this is a pretty generic prompt, but you need to make and update this based on your custom needs. So for example, here I am just instructing it that you are an AI assistant on my website and you have to find answers from the Pinecone vector database. But it can be extended as you extend the capabilities and want to refine the responses. To test this, you can click on Open Chat. Let me enlarge this and I'll ask what was your role at the UN work? And it will try to find the answer from a knowledge base. We found that Mohit Mrinal developed an Android application for the crop calendar at the FAO at the UN. Let me show you how you can take it out of n8n and put it on your website. So for this, you have to click here, make chat publicly available and copy this URL. And then I will be giving you the code inside the README file, which looks something like this. You have to put this website URL over here and then change the image as well as the name of your chatbot. Put this JavaScript code on your website and then it will be up and running. Let me show you a live example from one of my clients. So this is how it will look. You can also change the colors. Click here, send a message. Let's say, hi, how are you? And it responds. This is the call booking lead research automation that I personally use, and I think it is relevant for anybody who lets other people book a call with them online. It is relevant for freelancers, agencies, Consultants like myself or anybody who wants to research and get prepared for the call beforehand. It watches out for the emails about new meeting booking, extracts key information, writes a personalized draft, as well as research their website or LinkedIn to get you a detailed research report over the lead and send it over your email. So let me walk you through this entire process, how this is working, and how to integrate the different services so you can customize it based on your needs. So we will be using a platform called make.com. I will be including all the links in the readme file that you will be getting along with this blueprint. You have to create a free account at make.com, then create a new scenario, click on the three dots and import the blueprint in the JSON format that I'll be sharing with you. After that, you will see something like this. We need to integrate three different services. First is, of course, a connection with your email account. Second is with OpenAI, and third is with Apify, where we will be using the scrapers from. Let's go step by step. So this is called a workflow, and each of these circles are called a module. And it starts with a trigger that you need to activate from here after you have finalized the workflow. The very first module is to watch the emails. Right now, I'm watching for all the emails from the inbox just for the tutorial sake. But you need to put it to only 100 emails to work with the new emails. Then, because I am using Calendly, I have specified the sender email address. So only the emails that are sent through Calendly will be considered for this workflow. I have put the maximum number of results as one at a time, but you can increase this based on your operational scale. Don't forget to save after making any changes on any module. Then I am using a ChatGPT module. This is different from your regular ChatGPT subscription. You have to go to platform.openai.com and create a new account. You have to also top it up with say $5 of credit so you can use it. Go to API keys, create a new secret key, and you will get an alphanumeric code that you need to integrate over here. Click on add, put that alphanumeric code and save. A connection with the OpenAI account will be established. You can select from various different models over here, but I am going with GPT-4o Mini in this case. There are different types of modules from OpenAI that you can use. For this step, I am using a transform text to structured data module. This is the text content that is the entire body of the email, and this is my prompt. I have instructed it about who am I and what are the different questions that I ask. So if you try to book a call with me, you will see that I ask a few questions. After the name and email ID, I ask about the purpose of the call, let them put their website or LinkedIn or any other information that they find relevant for the call, and over here, I ask them to get an idea about what kind of AI agent or AI automation they are looking for. So this is what I have mentioned here, and when you scroll down, you can define the different variables and what kind of information you want to extract from the input text, which is the body of the email. I'm asking it to get me full name, LinkedIn URL, website URL, call purpose, email ID, service required, and the date time of the call. When I have the information extracted, I am using another OpenAI module, chat completion module. I have provided it with some instruction, some information that we extracted from the previous module, details about what I do and my different services, which will be utilized by the AI model to write personalized messages based on what they have filled while making the booking. And then finally, I have instructed it to only give me this part of the output. No salutation or no signature. The output of this module is then used to create a draft on my same email account with the two email ID already set as the email ID of the person who booked the call. So I can just review this email, edit if required, and directly send it over. Don't forget to change the signature part of this module, as well as the from and sender names. After this, if you remember that I asked them to put a website URL or the LinkedIn URL, if they have, then the automation will take different routes. If it finds the website URL, this route will be taken. I am using a service called Apify to use two different scrapers for these different routes. For website, I'm using a website scraper, and for LinkedIn, a LinkedIn profile scraper. Apify is a marketplace of different scrapers, and this is the one that we'll be using. It does not use any cookies, so your LinkedIn account will be safe. Just click on API endpoints, view mode, double click to copy the API key. Come back here Click on the module, click add. Connection type will be Appify API token. Put the API key and save. You don't have to make any changes in the details of these modules because it is just taking the LinkedIn URL from the previous modules, passing over the actor and getting us the data. After that, I am using another OpenAI module. You need to make changes over here. Customize this based on your needs. I am providing information about what I do, what are my different services, so it has the context while making the analysis. This information, along with the entire text that I scraped from their website, is then used by the AI model to make the analysis and answer these 5 questions. Feel free to customize it based on the questions or the kind of analysis that you want to do. Similarly, in the second path and this module, instead of the website text, I have provided it with the information that I scraped from the LinkedIn profile. And the questions are different here because you get a different kind of information from a website and a very different kind of information when you scrape a LinkedIn profile. But in both the cases, after AI agent has made the analysis, it sends you an email with the output of this module. Again, select the connection that you have made, change the email addresses to the email address where you want this analysis to be sent. You can change the subject line and from sender names as well. Don't forget to save whenever you make any changes in any module. So let me also show you a live run. On the bottom left, you will see a button called Run Once. I'll just click it. It will take up an email which we can see from here. Then get information is extracting information. So it has the website URL, purpose of the call, email ID, service required, date of time. They did not provide their LinkedIn URL. Now let me check for the draft. So yeah, here it is. Now because it found the website URL, it scraped their website, which we can also check from here. And now it is making the analysis, which is like this. And it has answered all the 5 questions with details while considering the information from their website as well as the information about my services that I've put there. And now the email is sent. Let me check the email in the sent folder. So if I go into the sent folder, this is the analysis. This is the same text that we checked in the output over here. So now let's connect the last piece of the puzzle. I haven't shown you how to connect your email ID. I am using a IMAP email account, which is hi@mohitmindal.com. But maybe most of you might be working with your Gmail accounts. So let me show you how to connect your Gmail account with this automation. You have to click on the email node, click on add. Connection type would be Google restricted. Give it a new name. Click on show advanced settings. And we need a client ID and client secret. Don't worry, this is not hard. Just follow along and you'll be easily able to do it for free. You have to go to console.cloud.google.com. This link will also be there in the README file. After that, click here, new project, give it any name, create, select project, go to APIs and services, credentials, create a new credential, OAuth client ID. It will ask you to configure the consent screen. Click here, get started, give it any name, select your email ID, next, external, next, contact information will be the same email ID, agree, continue, create. Now if you click to create OAuth client, application type should be web application, name, let's leave it like that. And here in the URI, you need to put in this one that I'll be also sharing in the README file. Just put in here and hit create. Copy this client ID, put it here, copy the client secret, put it here, come back here, okay. And now the final thing is to add yourself as a test user. Click on audience, add test user, put your email ID again and save. Now you have to come back here, click on save, select the email account, continue, and continue. Click here, continue again, and now the connection is established. Let me check this once because I am not using this email ID for my Calendly account, so I'll just remove the sender email address. Let's keep it inbox and all emails. One should work for testing. Let me save it. Emails from a specific date. Let me select 10 June. Save. Right click and run this once. As you can see that I have got an email, that means the connection is established. Don't forget to select the same one in all the rest of your modules that are dealing with email by selecting from the drop down here, and that's it. This is the personalized email outreach data preparation automation. It works with a lead list of your choice, and then it researches them, scores, and writes personalized email sequence to be used in the email marketing tool of your choice. Maybe it could be Instantly, Snove, or others. After you run the automation, you get a new CSV that you can import on your platform. It does not write the entire email. It writes hyper-personalized 1 or 2 line messages that you can pair with static text to form the complete email body. Not just one, but up to 3 to 4 follow-ups. I'll show you an entire walkthrough as well as how to integrate the relevant services so you can make it up and running at your end. You can even customize this based on your needs. We will be using Make.com for this automation. It is a no-code platform that you need to sign up to. You get 1000 credits a month for free. After importing this workflow, you also need to create a Google Sheet in your Drive. I'll include the empty list so you can populate it and you don't have to worry about the columns anymore. So this is a workflow and these circles are called modules. To make a connection with Google Sheet, you click on the module, click on Add, and then sign in with your Google account. Whenever this automation runs, it creates a new Google Sheet in your Drive, and then you can specify the number of rows you need to work with on a particular run. So I have configured it to 100, so it will take up 100 leads from the source list. You also need to configure the source list on the third module here by putting the spreadsheet ID. Straightforward. Of course, after selecting your account from the drop-down. For every module, you need to select the connection from the drop-down, and only for the first ones, you have to make it. After reading the 100 rows, it goes through them one by one and use a platform called Apify to scrape the entire website content. After it gets the website content, then I'm using an OpenAI module over here. You also need to make some changes over here. It contains the information about your business, so it can really compare it with the scraped website content for making the scoring. Replace the relevant sections with what is relevant for your business. You can also configure the scoring criteria. Whenever a lead passes the score, it moves forward, and if we also have the LinkedIn profile of the person, it takes this path to scrape the LinkedIn of the person. Otherwise, this route is followed. On this route, it uses the LinkedIn information of the lead as well as the website information along with our business information to write personalized message sequence in the output, which are then stored and updated into the new Google Sheet that we created. It is adding a new row with all the details that we took from the source sheet as well as the personalized message sequence that are the output from the OpenAI module. Let me show you how to make the connection with Apify as well as OpenAI. To use Apify, you just have to come to apify.com, create a free account, and you will get $5 a month for free. You have to search this scraper, Web Scraping API, and come to API endpoints, view mode, double click here, and copy this API key. That's all what you need. Come back to our automation, click on the first Apify module, click on Add, connection type, Apify API token, put your API key over here and save. That's it. For OpenAI, this is different from your regular ChatGPT account. You need to come to platform.openai.com and sign up. This is a developer account and you have to top it up with $5 or $10 of credit so that you can use it. Come to the API keys section and create a new secret key. You will get another alphanumeric key that you have to configure in our automation. Just open the module, click on Add, give it a name, put the API key over here and save. Now that all the services are connected, make sure that you also select from the drop down the connected account. After running this, you'll get a CSV on your drive that you have to download and then import it on your preferred email campaign platform. Let me also show you how it works. So I'm using Instantly for this email campaign, and after importing, you'll see something like this, where there are custom variables for first follow-up, third follow-up, fourth follow-up, second follow-up, even the first email. And these are basically a personalized message sequence. You can use those personalized message sequence in the email body like this. You can use the first name and first email like this. In the second email, the first follow-up goes, and then the second follow-up, and however way you want to structure it. I really hope this was easy to follow. If you hit the like button, that would motivate me to make more such videos in the future. I genuinely try to make them as simple as possible for anybody to implement. And if you have a custom business requirement for me, you can book a discovery call using the links in the description. You can also choose to email me directly at hi@mohitmrnal.com or connect with me over my LinkedIn, where I post AI insights regularly. Don't forget to check out my website mohitmrnal.com for my detailed case studies. If you don't want to miss out on the AI gist of my AI journey as a consultant, you can also subscribe to my newsletter that goes out every Thursday. And as promised, find the link to the template in the description below. And I am up for the doubts in the comments, especially for the first 48 hours. Consider subscribing because more walkthroughs, insights, and tutorial videos are coming soon.